Hello and welcome to CloudFolks HUB. My name is Bhavesh Atara. There is a gap between what you are learning right now and what you will implement during your real world job. For example, right now you are learning ECS. Now, when you will deploy application using this ECS, you will get more knowledge. Why? Because of the gap of the training and the real world scenario. We decided that we want to decrease this gap. Whatever we are going to teach you here, it must be same as a real world. Now, how we can do this? We are going to understand all the advanced features of ECS using real-world implementation. We are going to set up one project. We will implement this project, and during the implementation, we will learn about some of the features of ECS. We already covered foundation features like how to create cluster infrastructure, Fargate and EC2. What are the differences between task and services? But now, whatever we will learn through this particular project. This project will help you to understand real world scenario. And it is really very interesting as well. So, let's start. First of all, we are going to start with project mission. Deploy a scalable PHP web application using Amazon ECS. We are going to deploy one simple PHP based application inside ECS cluster. And here I have this particular application running as well. This is very simple application but yet very powerful, because here we are going to upload one picture and this picture will store inside Amazon S3. So, the process is really very interesting, because here we are going to understand that how we can set up ECS cluster to communicate with other AWS service as well. Right. So simple yet powerful project. We are going to deploy this inside our ECS cluster. Now, what are the objectives? Like what we are going to learn through this particular project? First, to deploy PHP-based web application that simulate the production-ready workload. If you will go to the field in the real world, you will get same kind of process for sure. There is no gap between learning and implementation. The application will run on Amazon ECS using both Fargate and EC2. You guys are already aware about Fargate. You guys are already aware about the EC2. So we are going to use both of this. It will be exposed to the internet through the application load balancer. Again, AWS ecosystem. We will set up highly available application and we will load balance the traffic between them as well. And in this case, we have to use ALB of Amazon or AWS. The app will support image upload, which will be stored in Amazon S3. Let's say that here I have this particular application running. Now, here this is the S3 bucket working in backend. Suppose if I am going to upload any picture, choose a file. Here I am going to choose this particular file and let me click on upload. Image uploaded successfully, and if you go to the S3, you will find out this image as well. So you will get this image into the upload folder. Look at this, we got over here. Right? So we are going to use other AWS services as a part of the project. The container image for the app will be built using Docker and stored in Amazon ECR. If you have your application source code, how you can build Docker image and how you can store this image into the ECR Elastic Container Registry. So here we are going to understand one service of AWS as well, which is closely working with ECS. So as a part of the project, we will talk everything about ECR. The deployment process will follow the AWS best practices, including proper IAM role and environment configuration. See, there is like two way of implementation, right? One, you are just setting up the things, there is no best practice follows, and you are saying that, look, you want your application, it is running, right? You are not following any best practices, which is not good, because nowadays, we are in the era of cyber attack, and it will be very harmful if somebody will attack your system. And that's why AWS having their own best practices. Whenever you are going to deploy any application, it is always compulsory for us to deploy application, or whatever the process that you are doing, follow the best practice. And whatever we are going to set up over here in this particular project, we will follow the best practice. And even I will show you two ways as well. Let's say that there is a shortcut and there is a best practice. Now, if you are going to follow shortcut, these are the problems that you may face. And if you follow this best practice, there is no problem at all. So we'll discuss about it and we will follow this. This project reflects the real-world cloud deployment scenario similar to what is used in a modern production environment. It is exactly like a modern production environment. Learner will understand how to containerize web application, push Docker image to ECR, run the task and services in ECS, attach load balancer, scale the application, and handle the network and IAM configuration. Look at this. You are going to learn all of these things after completing this particular project. Now, to implement this particular project, this is our implementation plan. We have to go through all these 8 processes. And we will go through the step-by-step videos. I'm requesting you to watch all these videos first. It may be more than 8 as well. And then implement this project for sure. Whatever the documentation required to implement this project, like a source code and command details, everything will be provided to you. So you don't need to worry about this, these things are missing and these things are missing. No need to worry. Step-by-step implementation plan is always there. You just need to spare 1 or 2 hours and you are able to implement your application according to the real world. So this is a plan for our project. Next video is all about step 1, create ECS cluster with Fargate compatibility, and even we are going to set up with EC2 as well. Thank you very much. See you in next video. Have a nice day. Goodbye.